Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. To Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Joining in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Hart. The San Antonio Spurs taking on the Detroit Pistons. Take a look at the Pistons. A 3-game series, and they've definitely got the advantage with 2 games here at home. The question is, can they capitalize?
Well, it's important, Kevin, I think, to get off to a good start. You can't just assume that because you have the home court advantage, you're going to win the series. You still have to play good, solid basketball.
You know, this is such an important game for the higher seed. I mean, you lose this one and you dug a hole for yourself, having to go on the road for Game 2 in a must-win situation.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Duncan is out there with Robinson. And it's Parker in at the 1. And it's Detroit's ball. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Hamilton. Plenty of space. Connects. The jumper drops.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Ginobili can't hit.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
A look from Hamilton. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And he gets it to go.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here is Hamilton. Now the feed to Lambeer. It's hauled in by Ginobili. So it's the Spurs now. Nobody near Parker. Hits it from 3-point range. Parker's got 5 points so far.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Ball is with the screen on Parker. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
5 on the clock. Will it go? And Beer, good. Lambeer's got his second basket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Wallace with the screen for Hill. Offside Thomas. Poked loose. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Lambier. Thomas got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Leonard. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Gervin's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Hamilton kicks to Thomas. The kick out to Hill. Offside Thomas. Leonard with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. That's tipped. And stolen by Thomas. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Back to Thomas. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Here's Parker. 5 points in the game. He kicks to Gervin. He feeds it to Duncan. And that one's good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Wallace, the pass to Thomas. Back to Wallace. Kick out to Hamilton. Soft touch off the glass. Hamilton's got his second basket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Feeds to Gervin. Pocket 6. And another basket for San Antonio.
Detroit calls timeout.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Drummond's checked in for Detroit. The Spurs also changing it up. Brikowski, he's checked in for Robinson. Robertson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Johnson in for Tony Parker. Lambier with a screen on Johnson. Here's Hamilton. A three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. And stolen by Hamilton. The drive by Hill. Back to Drummond. Hamilton outside. Outside Thomas. Pulls up on the wing. And that is good. Thomas got his third basket of the night right there. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now here's Thomas. 7 points in the game. Here's Gervin. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the shot is good. Here is Thomas. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
To the middle. It's deflected. And Drummond kicks to Hamilton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hamilton's got 7.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Puts it up from 12.
Avery Johnson. That's his first personal foul.
And the Spurs making a change here. Pistons leading by 4. And here is Billups. And that one's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
It's tipped. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they piled up all the points.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Elliott. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Dumars kicks to Prince. Leonard with the steal. Throws it up high.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Prince in the corner. Here's Drummond. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Drummond's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well. Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Right side Billups. Prince dishes to Billups. Just 5 to shoot. Dumars misses.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this. Gervin's checked in for San Antonio.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Billups spreading that ball around like butter.
Now here's Parker. 5 points in the game. Robinson sets a screen for Ginobili. There's the dish to Leonard. Count that one. The Pistons leading. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Billups kicks to Drummond. The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Dumars misses. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. They grabbed their own miss. Parker passes to Robinson. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Billups kicks to Dumars. From the baseline. Good work defensively by Gervin.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Parker's shot is off.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
That's his first personal foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Prince dishes to Drummond. And there's the 3-second violation.
Spurs ball.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Parker drives in. Can't get it to go. The Pistons trailing. For the three. And Dumars with the basket on the assist by Billups. Dumars got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ginobili the pass to Gordon. Ginobili outside. San Antonio again missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Billups. The leaner. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3.
Detroit foul call.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Duncan, he's checked in for Robinson. Rakowski comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Robertson, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Johnson in for Parker. Gervin outside. But they'll get another chance. Here's Rodman. Look at that jam. Beautiful.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Pass to Robertson. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Prince. Finishes the break with a slam.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
So it's the Pistons now. After the basket by San Antonio. Billups kicks to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got his 5th assist in this one. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Elliott's checked in. Johnson, the pass to Rakowski. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
On deep. Shot misses. Hamilton with some nice deep. Pistons leading by 5. Thomas with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Thomas goes in. Here's Wallace. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stopped a sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
San Antonio making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Spurs trail by 6. The pass to Elliott. Back to Johnson. Pulls it up. And it's sent back by Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Here's Robinson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lambier with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here's Hill for three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Robertson. And he gets it to go from the corner. Robertson's got 4 this quarter. Now Thomas. He's got 7 with 4 seconds on the clock. That one wide left. The shot will not go. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Pistons lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. It's been quite a game so far for Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. It's been quite a game so far for Isaiah Thomas.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
That's what he's known for. Does not shy away from the marquee. His ability to raise his game according to the situation is what separates him.
We've got Wallace. Hill is up there with Lambier. Then there's Thomas. And it's Hamilton in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Here's Lambier. Gets an open look and hits. Lambier's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Pistons. It's Ginobili with the drive. And the shot is good.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Thomas kicks to Hamilton. Back to Thomas. The Pistons working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 15-footer, good. Thomas got 9.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He didn't have too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Pistons leading by 6. On the wing, Hill. Lambier down low. Covered by Parker. Lambier, good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside, Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lambier gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lambier's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Pistons. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Gervin's checked in for Tim Duncan. Outside Thomas. Lambier with a screen on Leonard. Thomas goes in. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That's his first foul.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Spurs trail by 10. Parker outside. A three from Leonard. Rebound, Detroit.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Lampira screen. In the corner, it's Hamilton. Again, the Pistons good for two.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And that one's good. 14 points for Ginobili.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Parker with the steal. And they're pushing it up. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's the dish to Gervin. It's stolen by Hill. Lane Beer with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Thomas. And he gets it to go. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Here's Robinson. No luck. Nice D from Lane Beer. To the inside. It's Rip Hamilton on the way. It's deflected. Parker with the steal. On up the court. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Elliott's checked in for San Antonio. Robertson comes in for Gervin. Pistons leading by 5. Hamilton dishes to Wallace. Back to Hamilton. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And what a tremendous game for Hamilton. 9 points and 1 steal.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Wallace. Rodman comes in for Bill Laimbeer. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Hill. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Thomas.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Dumars, he's checked in for Richard Hamilton. Rodman with a screen on Robertson. And Billups, here we go. Prince, the pass to Rodman. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Rodman's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Billups kicks to Prince. And another 3 for Detroit.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Pistons have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Jim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Johnson. Elliott the bucket.
Assistant, Robertson.
Detroit leading by 10. Here's Billups. It's rebounded by Robertson. Up the floor. And Parker with the basket on the assist from Sean Elliott. And that's now 10 points for Tony Parker. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's Detroit. They lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Here's Dumars. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Elliott is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Duncan. Then there's Robertson. And it's Parker in at the point guard. And he gets the bucket.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Robertson against Dumars. Kicks it to Billups. Lets it go from deep. Here's Drummond. No good. Nice D from Duncan.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pistons leading by 10. Got a hand on it. They recover it.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting for Detroit.
And that one falls for Prince. And some changes here for the Spurs. Robinson's checked in for Leonard. Gervin comes in for Elliott. And it's Ginobili in for Robertson. And both free throws good for Prince.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now here's Billups. 5 on the clock. Dumars dishes to Billups. Goes up the baseline. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Billups has got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Now here's Gervin. There's Parker with the 3. But they get it back. The second chance effort. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Ginobili.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Billups again. Parker. Here's Rodman. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
It's Parker outside. Here's Duncan. Rodman grabs the miss.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Parker after the basket by Detroit. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Drummond with a screen on Parker. And Billups gets it to go. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And Parker, here we go. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lambier's checked in for Rodman. Now here's Billups. Passes it to Lambier. No good. Duncan with some nice D. Spurs trail by 15. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Billups kicks to Prince. Lambier with a screen on Parker. Billups passes to Lambier. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got assist number 8 now on the night.
Timeout Spurs.
Without question, Bill Lambier displaying his skills.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A different look here for Detroit. Hill comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Dumars. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Gervin. Parker dishes to Ginobili. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Now here's Thomas. Dishes to Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pistons lead by 16.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's...
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
From 18 feet away, Hill, no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's Drummond after the made shot from Manu Ginobili. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And another 3 for Detroit.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Pistons.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Brikowski, he's checked in for Robinson. Elliott comes in for Duncan. Robertson, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Johnson in for Tony Parker. Lambier, good.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Knocks it loose. Outside Leonard. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Thomas kicks to Drummond. Down low. Here's Hill.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson attacking. No good off the front iron. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.